Have you ever felt like your day is filled with endless distractions, emails, notifications, and shallow tasks that seem urgent but don't really contribute to your long-term goals? If that sounds familiar, then this video is for you. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most impactful books on productivity and focus, Deep Work by Cal Newport. In Deep Work, Newport reveals how to break free from the trap of busyness, focus deeply on meaningful tasks, and achieve extraordinary results in both your personal and professional life. First, let's define what deep work actually means. Newport describes deep work as the ability to focus without distraction on a cognitively demanding task. This kind of work pushes your skills and mental capacity to the limit, creating significant value and improving your abilities. Think about writing a detailed report, solving a complex problem, or learning a challenging new skill. These are all examples of deep work. On the other hand, there's shallow work. These are tasks that don't require much focus or skill, like replying to emails, attending routine meetings, or scrolling through social media. Newport argues that in our current environment, where distractions are constant and multitasking is encouraged, deep work has become a rare skill. And yet this rarity is precisely what makes it so valuable. Let's explore why. The first reason deep work is valuable is economic. In today's knowledge economy, two types of workers tend to thrive: those who can quickly master complex skills and those who can consistently produce high-quality work. Both of these require the ability to focus deeply. Imagine trying to learn a new programming language while constantly checking your phone, or trying to write a groundbreaking article while your email inbox keeps pinging. It just doesn't work. Top performers in any field, whether it's business, science, or art, share one thing in common: their ability to concentrate deeply on their craft. The second reason deep work is valuable is personal. Deep work isn't just about achieving external success, it's also about finding fulfillment. When you engage in deep work, you're more likely to enter a state called flow. Flow is when you're so immersed in an activity that you lose track of time. It's one of the most rewarding experiences we can have, and deep work helps us access it more often. But if deep work is so beneficial, why isn't everyone doing it? The answer lies in the barriers that prevent us from focusing deeply. One of the biggest obstacles is what Newport calls the principle of least resistance. Humans tend to gravitate toward the easiest, most immediate tasks, like checking email or scrolling through social media, rather than tackling challenging, meaningful projects. The modern workplace itself often undermines deep work. Many companies prioritize being always available over doing meaningful work. For example, open offices without quiet, private spaces to do work. The result? A culture of constant interruptions where shallow tasks dominate. So how do we overcome these barriers and cultivate deep work in our lives? This is where Newport's 4 rules come in. Let's dive into them. Rule 1 is to work deeply. This means creating an environment that supports focus and intentionally setting aside time for deep work. Deep work doesn't happen by accident. It requires deliberate effort. Start by scheduling dedicated blocks of time in your day for deep work and treat these blocks as sacred. During these sessions, eliminate all distractions, turn off notifications, close unnecessary tabs, and let others know you're unavailable. Setting up rituals or routines can also help. For example, you might start your deep work session with a specific playlist or by brewing a cup of coffee. These rituals signal to your brain that it's time to focus. Rule 2 is to embrace boredom. This might sound counterintuitive in a world where we're constantly seeking stimulation, but Newport argues that training your mind to tolerate boredom is essential for building focus. Every time you pick up your phone during a dull moment, you're weakening your ability to concentrate. Instead, practice resisting the urge to check your devices. For instance, the next time you're waiting in line or on public transport, let your mind wander instead of scrolling through your phone. These small moments of boredom strengthen your mental muscles and prepare you for deeper focus later. Rule 3 is to quit social media, or at least reevaluate your relationship with it. Social media platforms are designed to capture your attention and keep you scrolling. While some social media tools can be beneficial, Newport suggests a simple test. Ask yourself whether a particular platform significantly supports your personal or professional goals. If it doesn't, consider limiting your time on it or cutting it out entirely. For example, you might decide to use LinkedIn for networking, but avoid platforms like TikTok that primarily serve as distractions. Rule 4 is to drain the shallows. This means minimizing the amount of shallow work in your day to free up more time for deep work. Start by tracking how you spend your time. Identify tasks that don't add much value and either delegate, automate, or eliminate them. For example, if you find yourself spending hours on repetitive emails, create templates to save time. Set clear boundaries, like only checking email during specific time blocks, so you're not constantly interrupted. The goal is to ensure that shallow tasks don't dominate your schedule, leaving room for focused, meaningful work. Finally, let's talk about the role of rest in deep work. Newport emphasizes that deep work isn't about working longer hours, it's about working smarter. Rest and downtime are essential for recharging your brain and maintaining peak performance. Activities like walking, exercising, or spending time with loved ones might seem unrelated to productivity, but they're crucial for sustaining focus and creativity. Building a deep work habit takes time and practice. Start small, maybe with just 30 minutes of deep work a day, and gradually increase as your focus improves. I hope you found these ideas insightful. What's one step you'll take today to incorporate deep work into your routine? Let me know in the comments. If you'd like to see more ideas unpacked and book summaries, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share these ideas with a friend. Thanks for watching.